it's the Kenny Crafter, and today I thought I would try something I've never done before, and I thought, why not just do it on camera? We can all learn from my mistakes, because there's probably going to be a few. So when I've been on social media, a lot of people have been going gonk mad. Now gonks are like Christmas gnomes is how I would describe them. They've got like tall hats, long beards and little noses, and like the beard and the hat meets, so that's like all you see. And I thought, how cute would it be to make a Christmas tree one, but on a small scale? Because what I bought last year in the sale was this tiny little Christmas tree. It's a foot tall apparently. Paper chase. It was $4.50. I'm going to say I wouldn't have paid more than £1. You know me, I say that in every video because that's like as much as I'm prepared to spend on crafting stuff as £1. And then my dad had this Santa suit kicking around that he was using the felt for, again something purchased in the sale. So I've pilfered the beard and the hat, hoping he doesn't realise. And I have these two mini baubles which are, hang on, I'll just measure them. They're about 4 centimetres from there to the bottom. As you can see, they're just teeny, and I thought we could try and use them for noses. I don't know yet, as I say, never done this before. So, where should we start? Should we start by unwrapping the tree, see what we're working with? And sorry about the glare and the noise. Take off this tag. But you know me, I'm looking at it thinking, can we use that somehow? And I don't know if I can. Hang on, I'll try. I've never zoomed on this camera. Where was it? No, that's the wrong way. No, we are zoomed out. Okay. We're just going to have to work this as best we can. So apologies. So just like with any other Christmas tree, I'm going to pull out its branches. It's moulding already, as with any other Christmas tree. Exactly there. I'm just wiping up the veg. I cleaned it just for this video, I'll have you know. It was full of stuff and I cleaned it. Now I'm trying to keep it nice and tidy. So there is the tree. Are we going to be able to do this on video? I don't know. How about if I do it and then sort of put it upright somewhere and do some arty shots. So we have our gonk. So the first thing I want to do is decide how big we want the hat. So I think I'm going to cut the pom-pom off because gonks don't necessarily have pom-poms. Hey, but who's to say this is our gonk? You know what? I like the pom-pom. It might be a bit big. We might have to trim it down. But we can. Look, more bits coming off it. And we have to go to the desk. So, I'm going to say about here. But will that be wide enough? See what we have to do. Let's see what I'm going to take this base off. No, it's hot glued it. Right, I'm going to pull the hat over and see where it fits from. Now we just have a tray wearing a hat. So as I suspected, okay, I'm just gonna cut it there. Oh, there's no turning back. And put a snip about there. I'm not going to cut it all, just as a guide. Lay it out flat. Flat-ish. So now I have that sort of shape, and don't worry, I'll find a way to make it more hat shape again. And it's already coming undone. So I'm going to turn it inside out. Get a ruler and a pen. So this is about 19 across, so half of that is about 9 3/4. Alright, right. Transpose that to up here. And I think we may have messed this up already. I think I put too much out. But we might be able to save it by just now you can hand sew this, you can glue it. I'm just going to run over because my sewing machine is set up, and I'm just going to stitch along these pen lines. So I don't know if you can tell because I used red on red, but it's just straight stitched sort of along those lines. I'm going to cut off my threads. I'm going to have a little pot here, putting my rubbish in. Then I'm going to cut the excess, but I'm just going to leave like seam allowance, so to speak. And then turn right way around. And you get a little point at the top. I'm just going to push my scissors in and work that out. But gently, we don't want to rip the belt. Okay, bring in the tray. Put on our hat. And I'm going to just fold up these top branches are going to be sitting in the hat. Like so, because I did cut it a little bit small. Try and get it more centered. So there we have our Gonk hat. And we might put some stuffing up there, I've not decided yet. As I say, this is the first time I've done this and it's not going tremendously, but it's going better than I thought. Okay, the beard is going to become the beard. So I think, first of all we'll cut off, oh, did I just pull off? No, first of all we'll cut off this elastic and then this moustache, because we do want the moustache. I don't know why I'm saying moustache like that. But keep that for something. You can put that on yourself. You can't say it, but I'm doing it. approximately half that I want. I'm just gonna sketch that out. I'm going to, these little green bits, try and part this hair. Probably should have had a comb. Along the line. Just so I can keep as much of the fur as possible. So we don't end up with a scraggly looking beard. Okay, I'm just going to go for it. And then we can pull the beard back out. We've got some long bits here we can trim up. I'm just going to try and straighten this bit up. Keep that as well. That would be a good eyebrow. Okay, he's a little bit wonky. You can see how he's a little bit wonky. I think I just need to take some more off the top. Yep. Now I have a pair of eyebrows. I amuse myself if nothing else. One more thing. Ooh, I tell you what. From where I'm looking, it's not looking too shabby. Okay. I mean, I can't get him all in a frame, but he's looking pretty gonk-like to me. Right, what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to hem this hat a bit because my cutting was atrocious. So I'll be back. Right, I've hemmed that. It's a little bit neater now. It's also a smidge shorter, but that's fine. And I think what I'm going to do is, I'm going to stitch this beard to the brim of the hat, but leave a gap in the middle. Oh my goodness, it just looks so cute. I wish I could see it all. I wish the camera setup was better. Oh, okay. Probably amuse myself with this. Leave a gap so I can fit the nose. So I think because it's a new sewing machine and these hairs are causing me a bit of stress, I'm going to hand stitch them in. So before I take it off, I just pin it in place. You can't see what I'm doing, can you? I'm just pinning it in at the left and the right side. Take it off. Have I got a needle in this thing? Why is there no sewing needle? Okay, I'm gonna go look. Oh, there it is. It was just pushed in. Right, I'm gonna go thread this needle. So I've just threaded my needle, double knot in the end. And the other reason for doing the hem along the bottom of the hat is so we can sort of disguise the stitches where the beard's going to be stitched in. So we're just going to follow that hem. I'm just going to do like a running stitch, I think it's called. I'll try not to stab ourselves. Unlike me. Take out my pin. And I'll show you on the reverse. There is our hat. Our hat, yes, our hat is sewn to our beard, and we're just following that hemline, disguising our stitches. I'm just going to do that all the way along, but remembering to leave a bauble shaped gap in the centre here. And I think what I'm actually going to do is, just because I will forget, I'm just going to put 2 pins like that, and then I know I'm stitching up to that pin and then from that pin. So I'm going to do that off camera because it's going to be really boring. So I'm back. I've hand stitched the beard, left the gap. Ooh, what is that? Left the gap for the bauble. Just put my finger through there and bring the tree back in. And now the beard, I'm going to try and find a branch. Just poke that through the hole. I'm going to try and take this top off. I'm sure they'll just pop off. I'm sure they just pop off and I can't get it off. Try the other one. Ah, popped off the other one. Like that. I'm just gonna wedge that down there. Look how cute this is. So I think I also oh, I wish we could get them all in shot. Oh. You look so cute just sitting here. So I want to make some mittens, but I don't know exactly how we'll put them on yet. So I printed off a mitten pattern. I'll link it down below. I just found it on Pinterest. I did 2 sizes, 4 centimeters and 6 centimeters. I think I'm gonna cut out the 6 centimeter one. And I think to make it easier, I'm actually going to adapt this pattern and cut off the thumb. I just think that's going to be easier. So we have that. I'm going to take the remainder of the hat and turn it inside out. I'm going to pin it there and cut around with my fabric scissors. Put the pin back in. And again, do another one. I'm going to hand stitch these because they've been so small and circular. As I said, my sewing skills pretty much non-existent. I'm just going to sew around the 3 edges and leave this top edge open. Again, I'm just going to use a running stitch. If that's what it's called. You can correct me. Making sure to get both sides. I mean the top and the bottom. And I will continue doing this off camera and come back when I am done. I have 2 mittens. You can see the stitching? I don't know if you can see because it's red on red. So I'm just going to turn these the right way now. Gently, gently, don't want to rip them. And this was the other reason I didn't bother with the thumbs, because it would have been really difficult to turn inside out. I'm just going to come in gently, gently with the scissors. Let's see. Well, that's a cute size. Okay. I don't know how to fix these on. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is stuff them. Now, what I've pulled in is an old cushion, and it's got this stuffing in it. I'm going to break off little bits and push them into the ends of the mittens. If I can get this one open. Again, gently, gently. And then a bit. There we have one mitten. And again, the same thing. Oh, he's just sitting looking at it. He's so cute. And make sure they're about the same. That'll do for me. Okay, bring in our little Gonk again. And I'm wondering if I should just try and stitch into a branch. I think I am. I think I'm going to try and stitch them to a branch. Oh, wish me luck. Okay, we need more thread. So I'm choosing a branch about halfway around. And I'm going to place it over. I'm going to come in through the back. And then over the front, making sure, oh, don't get tangled up. And then I'm going to come back over the branch. I'm hoping this is going to work. If I do that all the way along. Oh my goodness. What have I done? We're all tangled. Come on, thread. There. Which way was that? Oh, I just whacked myself in the face as well. Not very clever, is it? Trying to avoid one branch and get tangled up in another. Right. Okay. We're just a big knotted mess at the minute. Maybe I should have used a shorter thread. Ow! And that was a finger. You may want to wear a thimble. I'm just going to go all the way along. I don't end up getting too tangled up. Come through the back and just knot it off. Again, I am tackled. Maybe I should have used a shorter thread. And snip the thread without snipping the tree. And there's a little mitten hand, and I'll do the same on the other side. Hold on, I'm bleeding. So I want to pick its equivalent branch on the other side. And just do the same thing again. Now that the thread is shorter, it's definitely easier. And again, knot it off on the back. And the neck. And there we have his two hands. Now I'm looking at his hat. I don't know if you can tell, but on the back it's just a bit loose, and I'm wondering if we should try and stuff it with some more K-pop. So I'm just gonna put up some more. And by K-pop I mean this stuff. And that'll help give it a bit more shape as well. Get some around the front, just so it looks less like a tree under there and more like that. And if there's any peeping out, we'll just pretend it's his hair. Okay, I think, oh, every time I look at him he just makes us smile. Right, I think I have him sussed, so I'm now going to find somewhere to put him and video him in situ, so to speak, and just so you can get a full look at him. There is the Gonk, finished. I've just put a little white sheet behind him for now, make it look wintry. Needs a name. Gonna let you guys do that in the comments down below. I will say I wish I did a taller hat, but I've got another tree, and I think I'm going to get some thicker felt, something that will give it a bit more structure. Then maybe we won't have to put the stuff in and stuff. And yeah, for first attempt, not too shabby. So I'm the Canny Crafter, and I hope this inspires you to make your own Gonk. And I'll see you next time. Bye!